Hello, guys. My name is IBK, and I will be giving you three top tier reading habits to run through the new year. If you want to be an avid reader this year, or you've told yourself that this is the year where I'm going to take my reading habits seriously, because I mean, a reader is a leader. It sounds cliche, but it's true. First on the list will be the type of books that you read. So, a lot of people who want to start reading, a lot of people who want to be avid readers, and by avid readers, I mean people who consistently read, people who are a tad intentional about their reading and love to consume written content, soft copy or hard copy. So a lot of people who want to become avid readers tend to want to jump into certain kind of genres, and the weight of this genre pulls them back and they're unable to continue with their consistency plan. So look at it, for example, you're a thriller or an adventure lover. It's only wise, or it's only natural that you start reading books that have that kind of content, be it fictional, be it non-fictional. They're always, and the thing I like generally about books is that there's a book for everything. There's a book for every genre, every dream, every desire. There's a book waiting for you. So, or if you find yourself attached to romance like me, there are books that would satisfy your curiosity. It's easy to go from the known to the unknown. It's easy to start with books that you're comfortable with, and then you ease into all the other kind of books. There's no set rule that, oh, you have to read motivational books, inspirational books, all those kind of books before you can be called an avid reader, right? Okay, so let's hop into number two. I think the second thing would be that there are no deadlines. There are really no deadlines. Nobody is in the universe setting deadlines for you. Oh, you have to read 20 books in 2 months. I remember last month, December, I was doing something like a reading goal with a few friends, and we were talking about the number of books we had read the entire year. And I was bragging in the fact that I had read a couple of books, maybe 20, a little less than 30 over the course of 1 year. And then somebody said, oh, I've read 45. And then I looked at him like, calm down. It's not by like that. So yes, there it might seem like there's pressure on you to read a certain number of books, but there are no deadlines. I mean, who sets the standards? There are really no deadlines. The reasonable thing to do is to set reading goals. And thankfully there are apps, pardon me, to help you. The Apple Books, for example, Readera, all of these apps have reading goals. So you can set your goals to 3 books in a year. You can set your goals to 9 books in a year, 1 book a month, 2 books in 3 months. Just go with your pace. No pressure, no rush, nothing. And then I think the last point for today would be to talk about it or write about it. That's where the entire point of this show comes in. Imagine reading books. I don't know if it's just me, but when I read books, there's this adrenaline rush in my body. I want that. In fact, that's the headline of my gist. I want to talk about the book. I want to be angry with the characters. I want to be happy with the characters. I want to, just share my excitement or my anger, as the case may be. So if you find that, oh, you want to be an avid reader, or you're struggling with maintaining your consistency with reading, you might want to start talking about it. Book a slot to come on the book talk show to review books that you love, books that you've read. On the other hand, if you're very introverted, you don't want people's wahala, you rather just read in your room in darkness and brood over what you've read, you can write about it. You can journal. If you go to your Apple Books, when you're reading a book, you can make quotations, you can draw notes, you can just write a few things, pointers, all of these things. So you go over the notes. You can even decide to share the notes. In fact, it can be a big deal for you, right? So yeah, those are the three top tier reading habits you should run with in this new year. Wishing you the very best of the year. Stay tuned, guys.